no, please, miss, please. The camera, please. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Line Up Kite House. It's always a tricky one because started kiting is like, it's not like skiing where you just put your son on the skis and boom, he started skiing. I started with a trainer kite on the beach when I was like maybe 5, 6, and then when I was like 10 I was starting to ride up and down. But I spent a lot of time training on the beach. I mean, we would go on holiday with my family like south of France or like around Europe, and it was always cold, it was always gusty wind or strong wind or whatever, so I never really had the best place to start, but I started around south of France area, Bordeaux. Best place to start? I don't know. It's a tough one. Maybe Sicily is quite good. In Europe, Greece is the best, that's for sure. Then another spot in Greece and another spot in Greece. 3 places. Now when I go home, no break, get home, back on skis. But on the sea kite.
And a little bit of Switzerland in Brazil.
Of course, yes.
Are you ready?
Not yet, but I will be.
Excited?
For sure. Nervous. Hoping for better conditions than last year. Hoping to get close to as good of a result from last year. Christmas present delivered.
Have you tried the moustache already?
No, I'm gonna try it when I get home. Just like shave off the edges and then we'll see how I look. But Nina doesn't like it, so. Oh no, look. I'm watching a video of people trying to take off on the paraglider. It's quite entertaining. Yes! It's my favorite thing. The best thing ever. Excited to go home and speed ride and ski, but also speed ride. I started speed riding last winter. I'm quite excited for this winter as well. It's nice when the snow conditions are not that great or not much snow or whatever. Just bring your wing with you in the mountain, ski around, and then pull it out. Slide down to the valley. Oh yeah, true. I played drums. I played drums for 8 years, but I don't think it's really a sport.
It's a skill.
It's a skill, that's true. I can play drums. Not sure. I really like the normal one, but I really like the yellow one, the tropical. But it's soon over, so I like them all, almost. One 40 by 42.5. I'd like to get a bit of a bigger one, but it's the biggest one F1 makes for now. Let's see, maybe I can convince them. Well, it's never planned, but I've been with F1. I think I'm entering my 10th year. I've been 10 years now with them. I actually should do a video about that. 10 years with F1. F1 is like supported me from the first day I started kiting on F1, and then I got a sponsorship with F1 Switzerland, and then I got taken onto the team, and I mean they've been kind of my kiting family for all this time, so I hope I can stay with them and keep working with them. I don't think it's gonna happen. The forecast doesn't look like we're gonna have wind to do it, because you probably want to be on 11 quite powered. My second problem is I don't think I could do it with a leash. I would have to go without a leash. Go and just go for it, because when you have the leash, so many things can go wrong. Like you can get stuck, your hand can just touch it, and then you're like, oh shit, and then you don't go for it, and that doesn't work when you want to do backside 10. Maybe last day, first trick, extend the kite at 12, and then Boom! Landed. No, I just warm up before my session. That's it. That's my routine. Keeps my back alive. Or dead. You make me tell you when I put it on?
You cannot.
Here. Style and ease.
Simshablo.com.
You can buy them, but you just won't have the logo. Cannot buy them. With the logo, but without you can. Style and ease. Free advertisement. Yeah, of course. No. Actually. You can play around a bit with the length. Like I know some riders like to have really long, like almost, I think Carlo's been riding like 27 sometimes, but you have like advantages and disadvantages in both. With longer lines you'll have kind of less slack, but a more progressive slack. And you're gonna fly more, you're gonna like hang under your kite more. With shorter lines you're gonna get more of the aggressive like pop and a lot of slack. But you're not gonna go as high and your kite's gonna move fast. So it's quickly gonna be really high or really low. 21.8, magic number. It's not planned, I think, because it's mainly a freestyle board. You can ride it with straps, but it's true that it's a bit heavy under your feet when it's riding straps. But the problem is if you make it lighter, you make it more fragile and I guess also softer, or if you add more carbon, then it's gonna be more like stiffer. So the weight kind of comes with the construction. Back more 5. Mobs, back mobs, double half cab mobs, everything that's a mob. No Rayleigh based tricks, hate them. Already, I need a sunscreen sponsor, people.
Are you gonna miss this from Brazil?
Oh yes. Açaí. I'm more of a fondue guy. My dad does the best fondue in the world, so I guess I don't go kite all year long. It's just because I'm not a maniac. I'm not going when it's minus 15. I guess I have to say Silvaplana, because you can kite in summer and snow kite in winter, so it kind of counts. You can kite all year long. Guys, just watch the goal, 1 second. I don't think I've been to the best snow kite place. I know Norway is really good. Best place I've been to, I think, Bernina Pass in Silvaplana. It's really good. Otherwise, if you're kind of a beginner, and Silvaplana Lake is really good. It's just flat. Well, I don't train. I just kind of grew up into both sports, and then kiting became kind of the main thing, and skiing like was kind of always there, and then I discovered freeriding, which I really like to compete in, and one is in summer, one is in winter, more or less, so it kind of matches, but it's getting harder and harder now. But I mean, there isn't really anything to say about how I do it. It's just, I just do it. I think it's a bit the same. Of course, there's sports where there's more competition than in others, or more people competing or whatever, but at the end of the day, to get to the top, there's always those really good guys that are really hard to go through.
Yeah.
Check.
he's in his break?
Well, in the freeriding, it's actually really easy to get into it because you have the qualifier tour, which has like different levels of competition. You compete on the lower levels and then you qualify for the higher levels and then eventually you qualify for the tour. Easy like that. Handle pass passing the bar in the air or landing blind? I think I was 12 and passing in the air probably 13. Now the kids do doubles at 10, but that was back in the days. Back then comps would be won with heart attacks, so quite good. How is it? Now no, maybe. I don't think it's possible, but nothing's impossible. Does that make sense? Because I don't know how to do it. The thing that I can do, I just don't really like it. Now with the level of big air, you really have to focus 100% on that and go to places that are really windy, and I don't want to. I prefer to keep doing freestyle and come to Brazil and not go to Cape Town. It's not that we actually just do a 180, we still do a full 360. It's just that we pass the bar instead of turning like this, we just go like this and we grab it like that behind our back, and then but from here we come back like this, so it still makes a whole 360. For me it makes kind of more sense, because if you pass an object from one hand to the other, you're gonna pass it like this and you're not gonna pass it like this. But I know a lot of riders have a bit biceps problem from this, so yeah, I don't know, maybe it's not the best. Come to Brazil, shred the lagoons, make a sick video, post it on Instagram, use social media because brands love social media nowadays. Then make a bunch of emails, ask people, ask the cousin of your dad's cousin that, yeah, if you never ask, you're never gonna get. Of course I can snowboard. Cut to the clip.
Tonight. Let's bet.
Let's see.
For sure it's Max.
If we can beat Max at something.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the only
ultimate goal of life.
I mean, at the end of the skiing season, I'm really tired of skiing. And now I'm really tired of kiting. So I would not be able to, really. No way. I think my retirement plan is going to be on the beach in the warm. So I guess I would have to stay kiting. But maybe not kiting, maybe surfing.
Always happy. Or are you gonna
Yes. Compared to Switzerland, yes. A lot of times we were here and we spend less money than we would anywhere else. And now it's getting a bit more expensive again, but all in all, it's quite cheap.
So, question, $1 million question.
What?
Kiting or skiing? Winter.
No. I've been for 2 months in Brazil, kiting every single day. Now I choose skiing. Ask me at the end of the winter again.